man today, spent time in the HWA. He was trained originally by Shawn Michaels, and you might know him as Brian Kendricks, or you might know him as Spanky. But it's Spanky we're hanging with. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too, sir.
You know, we were just talking before we came on to do this interview. One of the things that Spanky and I were talking about was the fact that to make it in this industry, you certainly have to be tenacious. That's one of the things. You had a contract at one point, so when Memphis got shut down and they moved those guys to Cincinnati to us, you were released. But you wanted us bad enough that you came to Cincinnati, 6 months later, I think, or something like that, and based yourself with us. We didn't get to see a lot of you either because you were in that little car of yours. You were driving from Cincinnati to California to work shots. You were driving from California back to Jersey to work shots. And I think that's something that the audience should understand. This is not just something you walk into and all of a sudden you're a star.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you could have easily walked away when you lost a contract in Memphis, got a job, doing whatever, but this is what you wanted. And you were, 36 hours on the road sometimes, driving by yourself cross country, right?
Absolutely. It's some of the shots, like one in particular where I had to drive from Cincinnati out to California. It was 30 some odd hours, but I had a deadline. I had to be there in that 36 hours, so I couldn't sleep, I couldn't stop. So I woke up, about a gallon of water, some protein powder, and some caffeine, and just drove. Only stopped to get gas. Just using the empty water bottle as a urinal is disgusting, but it's what you have to do. And the caffeine, eventually, you get immune to it, so I had to start making myself vomit to stay awake. And it was brutal.
We're saying don't try this at home.
Don't.
No, do not.
Absolutely not. So yeah, like you said, I could have quit. I don't know. Maybe I should have. I don't know. It's a sane person probably would. If it's just something I loved and something I wanted to do since I was real little. There's no point in giving up at that time. I was still young. I still had a fire burning in my heart, so I wasn't gonna let anybody tell me I couldn't.
Well, you know what? I think the thing that came out of you to me when you first came to the HWA was the fact how bad you wanted was that you brought said, Les, can we look at tapes? Can you go over this tape with me? Can we break this down? And you weren't interested in just saying, well, I'm a great worker and I deserve the shot, but you wanted to improve and continuously improving. And of course, I'm sure you're doing that now while you're here at WWE.
Yeah, the reason they had to let me go for a reason, and so it was something I had to work on. And with all your years of experience in business, it's certainly, you're the man to go to. Well, it'd be crazy for me not to use that resource. You know what I mean? With you right there. I can't thank you enough for being willing to. You could have just gone home, practice was over, and you'd spend extra hours with me, breaking my stuff down. And it wasn't always, that was a nice arm drag. You were tearing me apart. And
I have a reputation.
Yeah, well, but if you would have just said, "Oh, nice hip toss," then I would have got nothing out of it.
Right.
So, yeah.
Are you that tough on kids coming in here now?
Well, I have some friends younger ones out in California who I'm buddies with, who send me tapes, and I'm no expert by any means, but it's just another way for them to learn. And yeah, you gotta be brutal with them. Some stuff's awful, and you just gotta tell them, otherwise they're gonna remain in the local area in California.
Don't you find now you've covered Indy circuit more than I have? You work both coasts. But don't you find that a lot of times that is the problem, that so many guys are sitting there complimenting one another who actually don't have the experience to critique anyone, and so they become satisfied with that level, and then sit there 3 years later and say, gosh, why am I not in WWE, or why am I not in Japan with All Japan or something, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I said, I bounced around a lot, and I could have went to Texas and stayed in Texas, and maybe someday in a couple years been the best indie wrestler in Texas, but who cares? It's not the way it used to be, and indies aren't that good anymore, So I had to keep, making my presence known, to go from Texas, go to California, go to Cincinnati, go to the Northeast, go down to Florida. You gotta bounce around, learn a little from everybody. And it's what it took, and thank God with help with veterans like yourself and Mr. Regal and Benoit and Malenko and everybody who's been willing to just give me some advice here and there. I've accomplished a dream,
Two things I want to touch on. One, firstly, is the fact that you had the opportunity to sign the contract in Japan when WWE approached you.
Yes, sir.
And I know that not unlike most guys your age, you were a fan from the time you were very small. It was always, gosh, I want to be a WWF or a WWE wrestler. So I'm guessing, and not that I talked to you about it, but it was a no-brainer when it says, do you sign this one or do you sign this one?
It was, it's tough because I knew what they had planned for me in Japan, and honestly, the money would be better in Japan. Push, whatever, but at the same time, if I would have signed it, and I love Japan, and if anything happened to me here, I'd go back to the heartbeat. It's a style I enjoy.
What was the movie star that they were?
I was Leonardo Spanky.
Yeah, okay.
Titanic gimmick.
Yes, exactly.
But if I would have signed that, I'd been kicking myself because I said I know it's ridiculous, but WrestleMania 6, Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan, and just watching those two, like, oh my God, this is where I want to be, and that was it. And if I would have signed with Japan for a couple more bucks, to this day I'd be wondering what if,
Right, sure. And that would go on for the rest of your life.
It absolutely would.
The other thing I want to bring up, and of course there's a lot, you are not the biggest guy in professional wrestling, but I know you spend a lot of time in the weight room. I know you're in condition. I think, again, for the younger guys, with the anticipation of making it in professional wrestling, and today, I've had guys say, I'm small. Well, we're talking about 10 years ago. There's guys your size and small.
Sure.
Currently in WWE, but the bottom line is, I think that the guy, it wasn't necessary that you put on a lot of pounds, but it was necessary that you train and look like an athlete, because there is that particular cosmetic image that WWE projects.
Sure, it's built on bodies, and you got to be appealing to look at. And some people, smaller guys like myself, they might get worried. Well, I'm never going to be as big as Brock Lesnar. I got to get on steroids, and it's not something I agree with. Getting on steroids, you don't have to be a monster. You just have to look good, and you got to just be eating right. Training hard, and just look like an athlete. Swimmers look like athletes. They look good. They look lean.
Right.
At the same time, also, these guys who make it on steroids are the same guys who blow out knees, hurt their necks. A lot of guys are getting injured from little things, and some smaller guys like myself who do more high-risk stuff. I haven't been injured yet, thank goodness, but I'm sure I will someday. But I'm not pulling on a knee by running ropes, just because the steroids just tears your body apart.
Well, the one thing when you came into WWE too, we're talking about high-risk maneuvers, but you've also improved upon your mat skills, your chain wrestling, because you were working with guys much bigger than yourself a lot of times who can't fly.
Yeah.
Right? So, you've actually become more versatile, more diverse in your style since you've gotten here, right?
Absolutely, and it's I go out there and try to be a high flyer. I don't want to be second rate, next to a guy like Rey Mysterio. So, I gotta see what Rey Mysterio is. People love him, and look at all the amazing things he can do. What do I have to offer? If I would just step with the high flying, I wouldn't stand out. So, try working strikes. Definitely try to work on the mat, and try to learn from everybody so I can just be more well-rounded.
Right. I think that's, to tell the kids at home is that, no matter what your size, it's your dedication, it's your heart.
Yeah.
It's got to be big. Your desire's got to be big, and you've got to want it more than anything in the world, right?
Absolutely.
Your social life didn't come first, and then professional wrestling.
Yeah. It's I didn't have a girlfriend until I was 23, which is last year, and that's when I signed here. I didn't have time. I couldn't afford one financially, but I just couldn't afford it, time-wise either.
Right.
I couldn't have any distractions.
You were fixated upon your career.
It's tough because like right now, if I want to get married and have kids, it's a tough one, because something has to suffer. So right now, you have to put family and stuff to the side, unfortunately, and just if you want to be the best, keep focusing.
Plugging along.
Yeah.
Well, one thing for sure, as far as the Cruiserweight division, SmackDown, I mean, you guys are deep in talent. I mean, if they would just have nothing but middle of the card Cruiserweights, I'd be excited.
I wouldn't mind. There's some amazing wrestlers like like Jamie Noble. I think top to bottom, maybe the very best. I think Jamie Noble is incredible, and it's tough right now. They're focusing more on the bigger guys still, but someday, hopefully, guys like Jamie and Shannon and myself will get more TV time and show people what they can do.
I sure hope so too. And I know one thing, you're sure showing them, no matter how tall you are, what you weigh, that heart's bigger than all outdoors, and we're proud of them, at least a little part of your career, and we want to wish you all the very best in the world.
Thanks, Les.
Spanky's been hanging with us today. We wish him all the luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.